after 2 seasons at USC in men's tennis, Ryan Colby with an UTR of 12.82 is transferring and has verbally committed to Georgia for the fall of 2023. The former blue chip recruit played primarily at number 5 and number 3 doubles, number 5 singles and number 3 doubles this season with overall records of 30 and 15 in singles and 20 and 10 in doubles. And first of all, I knew that he entered the transfer portal, and I know for a fact that USC doesn't bring in, they don't, as of right now, they don't have any players, according to tennisrecruiting.net, they're going to add. I for sure know that they lose Bradley Fry, but they could very well lose Stefan Dostonic as well, because he could turn pro. And I don't know about Samuel Rubble as well as a senior. Remember, there's still that COVID year. And Learning Tien, too, from USC, could very well turn pro too. So that's just potential right there. So literally, assuming everybody else stays, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys. Not a very deep roster. Not that deep. And if you include possibility of losing one guy or two, that hurts. But that's as of right now, and that's just me speculating that they're staying. And USC this past year was a Sweet 16 team. They barely missed out on the Elite Eight with the 4-3 loss to Michigan at Michigan. They were 21-8 overall, 9-2 in Pac-12 with the share of the Pac-12 regular season title, and they won the Pac-12 tournament. And really, their season really turned in a positive direction when Learning Tien got cleared to play. So, yeah. And Bradley Fry is more like a number 5 singles guy, and Rubble was just hardly used, so maybe he's not going to come back. Maybe not, but if you lose Stefan Dostonic or even Learning Tien, that really would hurt their cause. It really would, because or both of those guys. I mean, now Georgia side of things, I know they definitely bring in 5 recruits, but here's the catch on one of the recruits. Based on the UTR on one of them, it's like 14.67 on UTR's website. I don't know if he's going to even play college tennis. And they might even lose. And they do have 4 other recruits as well, so for sure they have 5 coming in. Because I'm not sure about that one guy. He could very well turn pro. And I definitely know Georgia loses 5 guys anyway, so that has to mean something. Like, they have to lose some guys. You gotta have scholarship room. I mean, they literally lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. And Georgia was an Elite Eight team this past year with the barely lost and not get to the Final Four with the 4-3 loss to Ohio State, the eventual runner-up. So, and we know Ethan Quinn for Georgia this past year won a singles title as well. So there's a possibility, like I said, of him leaving. And they're definitely losing 4 stars in the singles lineup. And so there's a possibility that they could very well lose 5 guys. It is a true possibility. And we'll have to wait and see what the official roster looks like. And I want to go over like the overall record as well for Georgia this past year. They were like number 1 in the SEC, undefeated record in the SEC, so to speak. And they were 23-7, 12-0 in the SEC regular season, but they lost the regular season. The conference tournament title, and that was to Kentucky. So that's just And I know Georgia to begin the year was not really that strong, but then they turned it on and they didn't lose for a long time until the SEC tournament. And really, Brandon Johnson to me is honestly just a doubles guy only from what it looks. He was number 3 doubles, so yeah. You're going to have to replace your number 1, number 2, and number 3 doubles. They're going to take a step back next year, potentially, because if Ethan Quinn turns pro, yikes. I mean, that hurts. And they're already losing 4 starters in singles and 5 starters in doubles anyway. I mean, the only true guy that could come back is Ethan Quinn. But even Ethan Quinn, he could be on the way out. I mean, it's the truth. Because Pena is only like a singles guy. So they could very well lose all 6 starters in doubles. Potentially. That's not good. So anyways, if you like this content, like and subscribe button. See you guys later. 5 subscribers. We're on the road to it. Let's go. And I do know that USC definitely needs to figure out a number 1 doubles no matter what. I mean, and they have to fix their doubles anyway. I mean, they were terrible in doubles this past year. I mean, 12 and 11 and 1 doubles. 2 doubles was like 12 and 8. And 3 doubles was like 14 and 10. They have to improve the doubles point because they had the singles. It's just the problem is they just ran into a team and they couldn't overcome losing the doubles point too.